Welcome, everyone. Sit up tall, please. Rub the palms together. Spine is straight. We press the thumbs into the sternum. Palms touch. Close the eyes. Take a couple deep breaths through the nose. We use mantras to start every class. And the mantra we start with is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. It bows to all the wisdom that ever has been and ever will be. So it's a kind of like typing in a code to open a new higher dimension. So if you're new, you'll listen and you can copy the sounds if you'd like. And then we'll chant a little protection mantra and then we'll begin. All right, inhale to tune in. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in. Press the palms together. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Press the palms together. Visualize bright, protective light all around you. Exhale, relax. All right, so today, I believe, is the start of the Lion's Gate, which is this 2-week alignment where the sun, our solar system sun, lines up with Sirius, which is kind of the star system Sirius. They call it our spiritual sun. And it crescendos on the date 888. And it's a whole thing. It lines up with the pyramids of Giza. It's a whole situation. But it's sort of this blessing of cosmic energy and kind of opens today. And now we're in the sun sign of Leo, right? So we get a lot more radiance, and we're going to kind of shift our focus into enjoying and building what we call our radiant body. Kundalini yoga is the main thing that really makes it different than, well, many things, than other yogas, is on the recognizing of an 8th chakra. So in the yogic science, you've seen the color wheel of the chakras going up to the top of the head, these energy centers in the body which signify different things. The 7th chakra is the crown, your connection to the infinite, the soft spot on the top of the head when you're a baby. That's the opening of how you receive different thought streams. The 8th chakra is the aura, is your energy field all around. And everything has that. Just to review, everything has an electromagnetic field. Human beings, it's about 9 feet in every direction. And if you're a yogi, or you have a certain attainment you were born with, you can extend it a lot further in every direction. And the wattage of your electromagnetic field is your radiance. And people feel and meet this before you even speak, right? You're walking down the street in New York City. People like to wear black because it actually makes your field smaller. So it kind of contains you, so you feel like you're not like bumping into everybody on the street. I think that's so interesting. The wearing white expands it. Black is protective. White is also protective. But we all have this field, and it's what is really, people are getting either blessed or burdened by as we walk down the street, basically. So these practices, they increase your wattage, your radiance, and this makes you more magnetic, and that is very helpful for literally anything you could possibly want in your life. So when the magnetism makes people want to be around you, makes people want to listen to you, draws all sorts of opportunities. And that's something that we can really amplify in the spirit of the Leo season, which is already like, Leo is like, everyone is a star, whether you have a Leo in your chart or not. Everyone is a star. Everyone needs to shine and take that sort of royal courage of just living, standing tall, and radiating in who you are. And these yogic practices, they just automatically line you up so that you can hold that and you can live that way, and you can rise above any misfortune or turbulence or negativity that might have happened or might be coming up for you now in your life. So we will go into these radiance teachings today and into the week, and then we'll go into just kind of the Lion's Gate and just amping that up every year. It's just a really fun time. People love Leo season because it's like the sun is shining and we're all like happy and cute for a few weeks. It's really all about the weather, and then things move on. So there's a lot, all that to say, there's a lot of spiritual alignment happening in the cosmos now. It is always reflected on the planet, and we want to receive that, and we naturally are in line to do so just by lining up our chakra system, opening up our heart and our intuition through the practice. That is all just a byproduct of the yoga. Now we get to move the body. Come on the hands and knees for cat-cow posture. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And breathe really deep through the nose. We inhale, head, neck, shoulders, sit bones, curl up. Exhale, curl under. And keep moving at your own pace. Eyes closed, breath through the nose. Inhaling up, exhaling under. And in the Kundalini cat-cow, you can move as quickly as you'd like. Once the spine is warm, you're just moving at a steady pace. eyes are closed, the glandular system will reset in this 3-minute posture. And you can get a lot of energy from it. The breath is deep through the nose. It's also a beauty Kriya. It'll bring circulation to the throat and the face you wouldn't receive otherwise. Deep breath through the nose and listen to the sound of your breath. Keep listening to the sound of your own breath. The first mantra is the breath. Hearing it will automatically make your magnetic field stronger. Good, 30 seconds. Now inhale deeply and stretch up. Squeeze the root lock, that's the rectum, sex organs, navel. Roll the eyes up, hold. Exhale, curl under, all the breath out, chin in. Press into the palms. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, child's pose. Sit back on the heels, stretch the arms forward. Palms come to touch. And this is actually called Guru Pranam, and it's a posture of reverence and surrender. So just bow to your higher self, bow to your success, your attainment, and just set an intention or prayer here for everything you'd like to amplify through the practice. What you want to expand, what you want to add radiance to. Inhale. Exhale. And come up. Come to sit. Come to the butterfly pose with the heels of the feet touching. Then I'm going to do this Kriya. Kriya is like a yoga set. It means complete action. This Kriya is to build the power of your instinct. Kundalini yoga works on your intuition always, but the combination of your instinctual self and your intuition will guide you through everything with really great precision and agility and ease if these centers within you are very strong. So we're grabbing the feet with both hands, and we sort of inhale and exhale here. Keep the knees close to the floor. Inhale, flex the spine forward. Exhale, back. Head stays straight, even if it's just a subtle movement. This will be different depending on our flexibility, but we're keeping the head up and moving the spine. Inhale, flex it forward. Exhale, back. Loosening the lower spine, stimulating the flow of energy from the lower chakras up. Let's breathe through the nose, close the eyes like a moving meditation. Inhale forward, exhale back, and get a nice stretch. Deep in breath, please. We kind of have to breathe like the breath is moving us deep through the nose. Good. Inhale, center. Deep breath in, hold, straighten the spine. Exhale. And come to lie on the belly. I'm going to come into cobra pose. Come to lie on the stomach. Place the hands under the shoulders, palms are flat. I'm going to go through this motion here. Elongate the spine and lift the chest, heart up, drop the shoulders, stretch the head back, straighten the arms gradually without straining them. And we're going to alternate through this like upper plank and then back into cobra. So we inhale, raise the buttocks up, form a straight line. Exhale, lower back into cobra pose. Good, we got it. So we're not lowering the chest. Good. I know this is surprisingly challenging. Inhale, hips up. Exhale into cobra. Very good. Use the breath. Inhale and try and have a totally straight line on that inhale. Use the core, and then exhale, drop the hips. Good. Strengthening the lower back, balancing the flow of, again, the energy through the second, third chakra up. Breathe through the nose. Very good. Home stretch. Keep exhaling as you lower down. Inhale as you stretch up. We're always using the breath. The breath is more important than the posture in Kundalini Yoga. We need to gather the prana, the chi, the energy that rides on the breath. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Now come into Cobra pose. Take a deep inhale. Squeeze the Mula Bandha, that's the root lock, rectum, sex organs, navel, squeeze. And exhale, relax. Relax either in child's pose or just lie on the belly for a moment. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly make your way up. Make your way to crow pose. So it's easiest if we come to stand. Come to stand slowly, carefully, and then shake out the legs. And we'll crouch down into this crow pose. The soles of the feet are flat on the floor in this squat here. So for me, I need to get my feet further apart to make sure that the heels are touching the ground. Everyone has different flexibility here. Knees are wide and towards the chest. Spine is straight. We're going to wrap the arms around the knees, interlock the fingers if we can, like this, like kind of hugging your knees in. Good. And begin breath of fire. This is equal inhale and exhale through the nose. If you're new to breath of fire, you sniff in the air on the inhale. You just let the exhale happen. You're looking to get this steady, rhythmic breath. The belly will naturally move with the breath. Cleansing the bloodstream, circulating the energy through the hips, the lower intestine. There's usually a lot of stagnation in this part of the body, and we want to be fully alive, and we want there to be no inactive parts of our energy. So we're circulating the energy with the power of the breath through the hips. If you're pregnant or on the beginning of your cycle as a woman, you're breathing long and deep. The rest of us practicing this steady rhythmic inhale and exhale. Good. And if you have to leave the posture, see if you can keep the breath going. Excellent job. Use the power of the breath. Almost there. Breath of fire burns out not just physical toxins, but emotions, fear, anger, insecurity, it releases it. "15 seconds. Hold the posture, take a deep inhale. Squeeze the spine. And exhale, come to sit with the legs out in front of you. Very, very good job. Come to lie on the back. So, legs out straight. I'm surprised we did very good here in the room. Not sure if you guys on Rama TV are drinking samosas while you're doing yoga. And I love to tease them because I can't see them, but I'm sure you guys did great too. We're lying on the back and we're going to bring our legs up to 90 degrees, please. And we're going to continue these leg lifts. Inhale here. Exhale as you lower the legs to the ground, legs straight. Inhale as you bring them up to 90 degrees. Just keep going. Inhale, legs up straight. Exhale as you bring them straight down. You can put the hands by the sides or under the hips for support. Strengthen the abdomen. Set the navel point. Balance the prana, the apana. That's your inflow and outflow of energy. Deep inhale up, deep exhale down. Good. And breathing through the nose to create this nervous system strength, the ability to not just handle your life, but enjoy it. Deeper breath in the room, please. You can move quicker if you'd like. Ten seconds. Deep inhale as you draw the legs up. Exhale, knees into the chest. And then relax. Actually, almost to the relax. Rock up and over to a version of the boat pose. So you'll come all the way up and over to lie on the belly. Rock up and then come to lie on the stomach. Interlace the hands at the base of the spine, small of the back. And we'll keep the legs straight. The tops of the feet are flat on the ground. Not that one. You get to keep your legs on the ground-ish. And we're going to inhale, raise the head, stretch the arms up and back as far as possible. Begin breath of fire. So raise the heart open, good. Kind of zip the legs up, everything is tight and together there. Excellent. Belly naturally moves on the ground with the breath. Strengthen the lower back. Eyes are closed. Breath is stimulating the pituitary, opening your intuition, and the energy from the middle of the spine opens up these nerve channels into your power center, your solar plexus. Good. Amazing job. 20 more seconds. Highest, best expression of the posture. Stretch up. Inhale. Squeeze the spine. And exhale. Carefully lower down. We'll make our way to lie, to relax on our back. You could just roll over if you'd like, or up and over, up to you. But we'll lie on the back. Arms by the sides, palms facing up. This is not the end of the Kriya, but we do have this nice mid-Kriya relaxation. And this is to just distribute all the energy we've moved through the spine. So obviously it's strengthening in a muscular way, but there's a lot of things that are opening up with the channels of energy, the nadis, your chi, your vitality. Just relax, long deep breath through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the knees into the chest. We'll rock back and forth on the spine for a minute. So you're rocking from the base of the spine to the top. Just roll forward and back. Use the core to help you. Breathe through the nose. Massage the spine on the ground. This also balances your magnetic field and helps distribute the energy along the spine that we have moved. Keep rocking on the spine. Rock up to sit. Actually, I lied. Rock up to shoulder stand. So from lying on the back, we're going to rock the hips up off the ground and the legs into the air. Good. Roll the hips up off the ground and support the lower spine with the hands. Bring your legs straight into the air. Very good. Our weight should be on our elbows and our shoulders here. Press the chin into the chest and begin a breath of fire again. Equal inhale and exhale through the nose. So cleansing, so revitalizing. Just meditate on the breath, steadiness of the breath here. Seconds. Keep the breath of fire going. Come into plow pose. Carefully lower the legs behind you. If your hips are on the ground, you can stretch up and back to your ability, but the legs are straight. Breath of fire behind you. You can interlace your hands on the floor or wherever feels good. As you breathe, you're carefully and slowly stretching the legs farther away from the torso so that you feel this mild stretch in the upper back and the neck. Really good for the glands in the throat, the thyroid, the parathyroid, and then the flow of this Kundalini energy, this primal creative life force along your spine. Very good. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the breath. Slowly come out of the posture, releasing the spine vertebra by vertebra from the top to the base. Relax on the back. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll rock and roll up to sit. Knees into the chest. Make your way up to sit on the heels. Last posture before we relax. So we're seated on the heels if we can. And then we'll take it one step further if your body will let you, this is called celibate pose. You'll bring the legs on the outside, you'll sit in between the heels. It sounds like a joke, but it's not. This is the posture that Kundalini yogis are not. It's not a celibate sect of yoga. And it's because we do this posture. We were given this as a gift so that we don't have to be celibate. You're welcome. So you can still hold higher states of energy and live your life. You're ready to not be celibate. We'll see what we can do about that. So we're sitting in whatever version of this we can, and Kriya is this amazing Kriya that we call the everything Kriya that we're doing here, the final part here. Just for a few minutes, it's going to move the energy all up the spine, balance all the chakras, circulate just any lower chakra imbalances, which is everyone has. Ideally, everything is just flowing and moving in the lower body, and you're living from your higher centers, your heart, your intuition, your radiance. So that's what this is. We're going to interlace the fingers. The index Jupiter fingers are straight up. Left thumb is over right for femme identified peoples. Right thumb over left for men. Left over right, women. Arms straight up. And we'll chant Sat as we pull the navel in, Nam as we release it. So Sat, Nam, truth is my identity. Seth, you should keep your shoulders totally straight. Biceps hug the ears. Upper chest does not move at all. Just the navel is moving. And we're going to chant in unison together, eyes closed. Sit, Nam, 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 sit. Good. Keep going. Sat Nam, truth is my essence. Sit, Nam, 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 sit, sit, Nam, 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 sit Nam. Sit. 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 Nam. Inhale. Deep, deep, deep. Hold the breath. And squeeze the muscles tightly from the buttocks all the way up the back. Mentally allow the energy to flow through the top of the skull. Exhale, relax the arms. Very good. Come to relax on the back. Ask the body and the mind to deeply relax. Slow down the breath through the nose. Relaxation is part of the Kriya, so it's essential that we integrate and metabolize all this energy now. You can mentally chant a mantra you'd like, or just completely relax. Satnam. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the wrists and the ankles. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms over the head, stretch the legs. Draw the knees into the chest. Rub the soles of the feet together. Rub the palms of the hands together. And rock and roll up to sit. And close with this meditation. Okay. I'm being gentle today. This is a radiance meditation, but it's nothing crazy. A lot of times when we're building the radiant body, we have the arms over the head and we're like moving the energy through the aura and the whole thing. But this is one where we're going to use the power of our pituitary gland, our third eye, to secrete and create the luminosity. So just sit comfortable, straight spine, rest the hands in a comfortable position of your choice. They could be in your lap, they could be in Gyan Mudra at the knees. Relax the breath and the eyes are closed. Concentrate very humbly, because when there's concentration, the glands overwork and oversecrete. And due to the stimulation of the endocrine system, it'll enhance your radiance. Tongue rests on the roof of the mouth. The eyes are rolled up and in, like you're looking at the third eye through the closed eyes. And imagine you are on a mountain looking down at the town or city which you live in. Understand what you are seeing is really inside of you. Imagine what size your head must be and think of how much it can contain. Now go up in the air until you can look down at the entire United States or whatever country you're in, and go beyond this and see the entire earth. Understand that the entire planet is in your head. Expand and see the solar system. And then see the entire universe. Become the entire universe, but still be in the body. Feel the vast amounts of energy flowing through the body. Expand the little eye into the big eye. Go beyond time and try to grab infinity. And just expand into the vastness of yourself. In this vastness, see a light of purity. It's a glittering, simple, soft light. Now imagine this glittering, soft, beautiful, pure light is in the center of your head. Focus on it. This is where the pineal gland is located. Most precious gem which has been put there. See nothing but light. It is blue light. It is subtle. It is warm. It is pure. It is in your head, but it's as big as the cosmos. Become pure light. Understand, I am, I am. deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale deep and hold the breath in. Exhale. Good. Rub the palms together. And we'll close by bringing the thumbs into the sternum, palms touch. And we sing this long time sunshine blessing song. And if you know it, you can sing along. And perceive your radiance expanding out. Sun.